I Could Just Eat Him Up by Lord DMC. They're everywhere. Fucking everywhere, Sophie sobbed whilst holding our child's head close to her chest. Sophie, be quiet, they'll hear you, I demanded quietly. Toby, our son, began to squirm and writhe in his sleep. He was too young to understand how much danger we were in, but the handgun in my waistband was a pretty good indicator. I looked through the ragged curtains to see more of the undead outside. They were different than the media portrayed. No matter how much you hit them, there was no way to truly kill them. I would have known. I've shot a few. They're also a lot stronger than you would have thought, much stronger than a regular person, but they still held some of the traits you'd seen as being bit, you turn into one of those things. I've seen it. I've seen it with my own eyes. My friend Cameron died by just one bite to his ankle, and he turned in about an hour and a half. It was hideous. It was heartbreaking. It was inevitable? What? No. What am I talking about? I fought through a group of them to survive. It was not inevitable. I still had to protect Sophie and Toby and myself. Suddenly a loud bang against the window brought me back to consciousness. A man stood at the window staring deep into my eyes. He begged for me to let him in. Bites covered his arms and chest, but I couldn't bring myself to turn around. I just couldn't stop staring at his tear-filled, bleeding eyes. He just fascinated me. I just wanted to reach out and touch him. Sophie grabbed my arm and yanked me into the kitchen while slamming the door shut. She began speaking to me, but I had zoned out of reality. I could hear her constantly yelling my name, tears filling her eyes and streaming down her face, but I was looking through her. I was remembering the man's face at the window. He seemed so warm and loving and friendly and no. Just no. Sophie dropped to the floor and began to hug our waking son. Then I finally noticed it. The stinging sensation on my calf, and now I finally understood. That group of undead I dashed through earlier. I looked at my watch. It's been about an hour and 20 minutes since I had been bitten. I gradually raised my head to see Toby looking at me with his eyes full of childhood innocence and a big grin. Hey, Toby, I said. Come here for a second. Let me have a look at your sweet, sweet little face. He stumbled towards me and sat in my lap. Boy, am I hungry, I remarked. I am so hungry, I grinned. I could just eat you up, I joked my son. I raised my head to meet Sophie's confused gaze. I could just eat him up.